Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about any upcoming PvE content for Black Desert Online that Prebi share on last Hedel Ball 2023 and some information for my preparation guide preparing all this content. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, previously I already share part of upcoming update of Black Desert World that focus talking about horse content, and more detail about this horse content you can check on this video. And now I will focus about information for future PvE content of Black Desert from last Hedel Ball 2023. And first upcoming PvE content is Dekia Lantern. Actually, this is brand new item on Black Desert World that this Dekia Lantern only can be used for several monster zone like Olun Valley, Ash Forest, Turo, and Thornwood Forest for this first update. And function for this Dekia Lantern actually to make monster around this lantern become more stronger and have different attack pattern, and also will make respawn time monster around this Dekia Lantern become super fast. So by activate this Dekia Lantern, you can grinding on this monster zone with smaller rotation. And benefit by using this Dekia Lantern, you can get more basic loot. It's mean about trash loot, but you also still can get any kind of rare item to be dropped on specific monster zone. And for example, at Olun Valley, if you using this Dekia Lantern, AP and DP requirement will be increased that normally 300 AP and 380 DP will become 310 AP and 400 DP. And on this Olun Valley, if any monster got affected by this Dekia Lantern, they will have chance to drop Deboreka earring that originally come from Land of the Morning Light Boss Blitz weekly content, and in future they also will increase central market price for this yellow grade accessory. And additionally, they also mention about upcoming monster zone that can be affected by this Dekia Lantern is Cyclops. And by using this Dekia Lantern, Cyclops will have chance to drop down earring that originally come from Abaddon Monastery. But to use this Dekia Lantern, there are some fuel mechanic to refuel this Dekia Lantern. You need special material that you can get by processing enhanced yellow grade accessory. But detail info for this fuel, they still not share it on Hedel Ball 2023. I think they will info it more detail later on Global Lab server before releasing it on Korea server at 19 July 2023. And this Dekia Lantern also will apply on any server region outside Korea, also for console version after that. And this is become the reason why at 1 July 2023, all region server got central market update for yellow grade accessories that they just cancel any listed yellow grade accessory from central market. And surely demand for any yellow grade accessory will increase to be used as material to refuel Dekia Lantern. And then they also mention price for any Deboreka accessory will be increased, but on the central market maintenance notice at 1 July 2023, they still not mention about change maximum price of any Deboreka accessory yet. I think this update price will come later in future. Okay, next grinding content that Prebis announced is new expansion region that located at south of Media region that called Nobeland Ulu Kita. And this new expansion region schedule will release on Korea server first at 9 August 2023. But when I check on SEA server official website, they also mention this new region also will release at 9 August 2023. So I think this update will apply at the same time worldwide. And specialty for this new small region area is new endgame grinding zone that have required combination AP and DP total 700 point gear score or higher. And there are 4 monster zone on this Ulukita area, but on this Hedel Ball 2023, they just introduced 2 monster zone called City of the Dead and Tungrat Ruin. Okay, first monster zone that they show us is City of Dead. Actually, monster on this area is elite monster of media, and they also mention monster of this area is very dense, doesn't like sacred necropolis, and recommended AP for this City of the Dead monster zone is 300 AP and 400 DP or higher. And from seeing this video clip, I think all monster on City of the Dead is undead monster. So as we already know, undead monster is considered as unspecific species. So I think this will be same as any monster on City of the Dead that we cannot get benefit from any attribute for specific species like human, Kama Sylvian, or etc. And more detailed mechanic about logo beside monster health bar, you can check on this video for more detailed info. And second monster zone is Tungrat Ruins. And this monster zone have requirement 300 AP and 410 DP or higher. And from this Heddleball streaming preview, they also show any monster on this Tungrat Ruin that this monster looks like Eggman monster zone that consider as human. But take notice any monster type that I mentioned still not officially announced. This is just my opinion from what I saw on this video preview. And Prebis mentioned there are no specific mechanic to defeat any monster on this area, but they give us some advantage that we can knock down any monster on this new region, so we can get more benefit from down attack and some delay for those monster attack because they got knocked down. I think this is become good advantage to avoid those monster attack by knock down them like we doing PvP to other player. But they didn't mention any other CC stat for those monster, and I think just knockdown will be available for now. And the best thing from this monster zone at Ulukita, we can get special loot item that function like event item Origin of Dark Hunger. If you didn't know what is Origin of Dark Hunger, actually this item previously is event item that Prebis distribute on some event that we can use it for increasing our current file stack on Black Spirit to 230 file stack. But item Origin of Dark Hunger that we got from this monster zone, we can use it to increase our current mine file stack on Black Spirit up to plus 300 file stack. And also we can sell it to central market, so this is become big advantage for anyone to grow. Even for any player that still have low gear score can get benefit to get this item by purchase it from central market to help them enhance their gear. And for sure more income for any player who grinding on this new monster zone. And they also prepare new treasure item called Lavi Bad Mountain Upgraded Telescope. And function for this telescope is to approach any specific party or guild member. So this is opposite side from Lavi Bad Mountain Upgraded Compass. Since if you use compass, you will summon your party member, but on this telescope will make your character approach your target party or guild member. So I think this is like you will have ability to help other people by going to their location instantly. And if you combine it with Lavi Bad Mountain Upgraded Compass, you can combo this mechanic by approaching one of your guild member and then use Lavi Bad Mountain Upgraded Compass to summon all your party member to help them. And this is become big game changer in large scale war like Node War or Siege War, even become very tricky for Guild Street War. Or if you using wizard or witch class, I think you also can use this telescope for more advanced trolling your party member when you combine it with mass teleportation. And how to get this telescope? Prebis just mentioned there are 3 parts to craft it, and one of this part we can craft it using material that already ready in game right now. And that part is one material that we can get it from Lavi Bad Mountain Upgraded Compass material from Vodkan Monster part. And this part can be used to crafting material for crafting telescope part. But this first part that you can craft it from Vodkan Compass part, this item also can be dropped on Ulukita Monster Zone. And the rest telescope material will specifically only drop on Ulukita Monster Zone. And they mention third monster zone on Ulukita will release at September 2023 and fourth monster zone will release scheduled at October 2023. And with this new region release, they will continue story about Prince Barrett. And surprisingly, they also mention about the last part of endgame defense gear that have same level as Fallen God armor, Labreska helmet, and Dan glove. And this last part is shoes part that called Ator shoes. But how to get this Ator shoes still not revealed yet. And they just mentioning this Ator shoes will schedule release at this September 2023. And talking about treasure item, they also will update Infinite Potion, either HP and MP, to be able to be put on family inventory. And in future, after this update come, all your character in your account can share to use this Infinite Potion, either HP and MP, directly from family inventory. And if you still didn't unlock this family inventory, you can follow my guide by finishing this special quest line to unlock your family inventory. So in future, we didn't need to move this treasure item anymore to specific character, and because of this upcoming update, in future we can sell our excess infinite potion to central market. So any other player who cannot spend time to grinding this infinite potion can purchase it directly from central market. But how much price this treasure item will be still unknown, but I predict this infinite potion price will be not cheap. Also, some improvement for another treasure item is infinite map. In future, they will spare it cooldown for infinite map and normal traveler map, so you can use both of this item. Okay, next about conclusion and preparation for all this upcoming update informations. Since all this content about grinding monster and most of them is endgame monster zone, so we can do preparation by getting more higher AP and DP gear like any kind of endgame gear, either Fallen God armor, Labreska helmet, Dan glove, that I already share some guide to get all this item that you can find this guide on this video description. And also to get additional more AP and DP, make sure you finish any adventure log that I guide you on this special playlist to get permanent status for all your character in your account. And also make sure you do this Kasarka Barrier of Infestation to get +1 AP and DP from this content. And also another +1 AP and DP come from special quests after you finishing main quest on Kama Sylvia region and Odelita region. That I got you how to get this additional +1 AP and DP from this Kama Sylvia and Odelita region on this video. And also don't forget to finish Land of the Morning Light main quest and also the Ace of Adventure Journal that I also guide you on this special playlist for Land of the Morning Light content. And then for any player who just joined to Black Desert Online, you still can catch up with anyone since per Abyss already give any content to faster progress your account like seasonal content, guarantee pen boss gear, guarantee pen accessory, and also free pen boss gear from the Magnus quest line. And you can do all this content as starter to get more power on your character. Okay, next preparation, I also will save yellow gear accessory since per Abyss will release Dekia Lantern, because to refuel this Dekia Lantern, we need fuel that we can obtain it from processing enhanced yellow grade accessory. So in future, we can predict demand for this yellow grade accessory will increase. And we can get this yellow grade accessory from any monster zone. And don't forget about Dark Rift boss, because this Dark Rift content is main source of accessory, either blue or yellow grade. So make sure you defeat any Dark Rift boss as soon as possible to get those Dark Rift box and let the countdown for this Dark Rift boss always ticking. And next preparation content is for Ator shoes. Next endgame gear for shoes slot, and we can expect material to craft this Ator shoes will use either pen boss shoes like pen Muskan with Kapras level 10, or pen Urugon with Kapras level 10, or pen Black Star shoes. So we can prepare one of these shoes to craft this Ator shoes in future, and surely we still need new material that will come in future, so stay tuned for this update. And next, to get more silver, you also can prepare to become infinite potion seller by grinding low level monster to get any infinite potion material, and in future when this infinite potion can be sold to central market, you can sell it to get profit. But take notice, I think when this update come, many people will do the same thing and infinite potion will be flooded in central market. But in long run, since this infinite potion becomes staple, at least one piece per account, surely demand for this item will be there as long as new player always come. And if you never get this infinite potion, the detail guide to get this infinite potion, either HP and MP, you can check on this video for more detailed information. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Jimmy Snake, Doki, Angel, Ayrton, Bebu, Detraki, Snot, Soren, Afrilka, Elfamilia, Devil Soul of Dime Myler, Drunken Video, as Gold member, and also for all my Silver and Bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. Okay guys, that's all any future PvE content for Black Desert World that Prebis share on Hedel Ball 2023 and some preparation guide from me. Hope all this information can be useful for you. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.